prophecy, son Timothy.
And real quickly, somebody get that revelation about the Euphrates drying up. I want that out a long time ago. Get that Euphrates revelation. 16. Oh yeah, you want it right now? Yeah. This is a major prophecy that's going on right now. And you stupid ass niggas want to play around. Maybe get the short song. Shall we get it hurt real quick? Bring that out real quick now. Bring that out.
According to the prophecies which went before on thee.
Now this is Paul talking to Timothy. He said, now the prophecies went before on thee, that you would even come in. Now commit this same to faithful men. But then he gonna mention wicked ass men, man. Go ahead.
That thou by them mightest war a good warfare.
We warring a good warfare, man. Go ahead.
Holding faith and a good conscience.
Holding faith and a good conscience, man.
Which some, having put away concerning faith, have made shipwreck.
Now that's going into those in the truth that fell away. But look at our stupid ass people. They supposed to be for God and all that. You put away your faith. And for what? Your ass is shipwrecked now. Lord gonna leave your ass here and melt you.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Of whom is Hymenaeus and Alexander.
Hey, he had to mention names. Go ahead.
Whom I have delivered unto Satan.
So we deliver you niggas unto Satan, man. Right. And we turn to the Gentiles. We turn to our people as foreigners, man. You black ass niggas. It ain't about color, man. It's about what's inside, man. It's about what's in you, not what's on you. So we turn to the Gentiles. We turn to our people scattered amongst the nations. That's gonna get this thing, man.
That's right.
You niggas here in Babylon are fucking going out your goddamn head.
That they may learn not to blaspheme.
So that you may learn not to blaspheme who? Yahweh Shem shot. You niggas that blaspheme the Lord, you're gonna learn, man. Go ahead, I'll bring that out.
This is Revelation 16, verse 12. Revelation 16, verse 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates.
Woo! We seen that happen this week. What really has been happening since, I believe, like 2004, 2005. If you look at it then to now, you see it's a big difference.
When you look at it now, there's boats just sitting in sand.
Oh, there.
Like people just sitting in boats and ain't no water. People looking at the edge of the river, ain't no water. They just sitting there looking through. Like I posted a video on my channel that showed the people there. They sit there crying and shit. Ain't no water coming through.
Hey, and they don't know why, but yet in Revelation, there it is.
It says, and the water thereof was dried up.
The water thereof is dried up. To do what?
That the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
The Russians, man, that's the kings of the east. After the brother get assembly of great nations in Jeremiah, that's what the Lord is preparing for. And if you can get real quick, Joel 3 and 9, real quick. Because once that happens, what's coming? World War III. Because we already got Marcus out here in the world. We got Nessa out here. So it's just a matter of time before the war comes, man. Go ahead.
This is Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. And it reads, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Woo! Let's go. That's why you seen the Chinese Navy off the shores of Alaska, man. Right? It's good. We here. We suck. Go ahead.
Wake up the mighty men.
Wake up the mighty men. Wake up the men of war. Wake up. Go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Let all the men of war draw near. Go ahead.
Let them come up.
Let them come up to where? The Valley of Jehoshaphat. Right. Middle East. Go ahead.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
And then the Russians just like making like a deal with Saudi Arabia. That's right. But I thought the Saudis was with Babylon. You see how the Lord is, he's making it ready, man. But the nigga don't know that. Nigga talking about little Lucy and little baby and shit. Nigga is a little baby. We talking about prophecy, man.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
And they're like the hell with agriculture and making our nation great. Let's put this money into building warships, right, and battleships and tanks and jets and planes and shit. Let's go.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
All these weaker nations that would not have said anything about 40 to 50 years back. Now they talking a whole bunch of stuff. Like right. What's up? What's good? Go ahead.
Assemble yourselves and come.
They assemble yourselves. Who they going to assemble? The nations of the North Country, Russia. Go ahead. Assembly of great nations. Go ahead.
All ye heathen.
All ye heathen. Go ahead.
and gather yourselves together round about.
And gather yourselves together round about who? Babylon. Babylon is surrounded them.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
And the Lord gonna bring down the mighty ones, the angels. They gonna come with who? And this man wax strong with the thousands of heaven. That's what the Lord's preparing, man. Go ahead.
Let the heathen be wakened.
Let them be awakened. Like, wake up. And come on and face it. Go ahead.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Woo! The valley of decision. Say it the right way.
The valley of decision.
Say the name.
Oh, Yahweh Shabbat.
Yes. Yahweh's judgment, man. It's the Lord's decision. Go ahead.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
And that's what the Lord's going to do, man. That's what these days is leading to. All roads lead to the chips, and all roads lead to war. But all these scriptures lead to where? For us, salvation. For this world, destruction. Just like Noah building the ark to the saving of his house, but it condemned the world, man. Was that it, King? And can a brother find? Oh, go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 8. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 50 is going into specifically talking about a prophecy against Babylon.
Woo! That's it, brother.
So Jeremiah 50 and 8, it says, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans. It says, and be as the he goes before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Woo!
Hey, read that again. Or you can break it down. Read it again.
Yeah, it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations.
Now, who's leading this armada? The Russians, the Medes, the modern day
It says from the north country.
Because it said we was going to be delivered from the north country, right? But it ain't the same north country. It's another north country. Because you don't call Russia North Russia, but it's in the northern parts of the world.
Right. Now, if you know America is Babylon, the great North America, Jeremiah 50 is a prophecy against Babylon. So that other north country isn't talking about Babylon.
It's talking about Russia.
That's right. It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her.
Woo! How they doing that? With their military might, with their military drills and war games.
Right. To your point, just in the media last week, it was talking about the strength of their alliances in both Libya and Iran. Or Iraq.
Iraq. And you see how the U.S. left Afghanistan in a very poor and shameful condition. But now the nation's like, all right, we got them on the run now.
It says, from thence she shall be taken.
From thence she shall be taken.
Woo! It says, their arrow shall be as a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain.
And what's that talking about? The nuclear missiles. And my brother, the kid second Edge 16, when it talks about the arrows are sharp, it shall not miss. Just to link that up.
This is Philippians 1 and 28.
So for all you scoffers, for you stupid ass niggas across the way, hear this scripture, man. Because when you see us, we're evident token of your destruction, man. When you see that a prophet come on the scene, it was either for the Lord wanted to tell you something, or that your nation was going to be destroyed soon after, man. Wait.
Philippians 1 and 28. And in nothing terrified by your adversaries.
So we ain't terrified by these devils, man, and our enemies. Why?
Which is to them an evident token of perdition.
We're an evident token of their destruction, man. When they see us, they know they're going to be destroyed. Esau Edom sees us like, he's bugging out, said that the perennial prophets of doom. We ain't going to let these great millstones dictate our national mourning. And he see us, and he know his nation is about to crumble, man. But the prophets is on the scene. Yeah, great.
But to you of salvation and that of the Most High.
So to our people, to the elect, it's for your salvation when you see us. But to our enemies, it is an evident token of their destruction. But to you niggas that have joined hand with the wicked, it's to your destruction as well.
That's right.
Yo,
This is the book of 2 Ezra chapter 16, beginning at verse 14. The point is in 16. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation foundation of the earth.
That's right, because who's going to be in the fire? Who is as a consuming fire? Our power, man. Yahweh.
It says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards,
They don't turn back.
even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return
They
again.
ain't going to return again. And they ain't going to stop for nobody. That's right. That's it. That's it. All right. You hold some, brother? Now bring out real quick Jeremiah. Jeremiah 5. You holding the article? Hey, bring it out.
Hey man, this is so funny because CNN, while protest is angry at U.S. and the U.K. giving Australia nuclear power submarines. This is France is mad at
Just that right there.
is mad at USA because isn't France part of the UK? Isn't NATO and the EU? The NATO EU? That's the Maori toast coming.
They're allies.
The beast shall hate the whore.
Beautiful.
That's what brother was reading in Jeremiah 50. We jump down to verse 10, how it says, all those that spoil her shall be satisfied. The exact precept is Revelation 17 and 16 and going into the 10 horns. So that's who's going to be satisfied before they get destroyed.
Hey, man, for spoiling her. Hey, they say,
That shit in my chest.
fucking demon. Hey, that's a rap song for your black ass. But anyway,
I know they vaccine fucked up right now.
Yeah.
I know that.
I feel it, yeah. And they got a goddamn 5G just right there. Well, go ahead, I'll bring that up. Yep.
It's the book of Jeremiah,
Oh, and can the brother get
chapter 5, verse 1.
Damn, bro. You want to
And it reads,
What,
run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the broad places thereof.
Hey, so our people, hey, the Lord is telling you Israelites, you so-called niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans, run your ass out your fucking house and look in the streets. If you can find a man, you can find any man that knows the truth. And it's right here, but the nigga wanna dance and be a goddamn demon, man. Go ahead,
If ye could find a man, if there be any, that executed judgment.
Hey, can you find any man that executes the judgment? We can't execute it in this land as we want, but we're executing judgment through the words we speak, because these words will come to pass.
That seeketh the truth,
That seeketh the truth. Go ahead.
and I will pardon it.
And the Lord say he gonna pardon you if you can find them men. So he gonna pardon them men for actually going out there to speak, because they're wiping the blood off their own hands. Real quick, Ezekiel 33, and then at the end of the chapter. Bring your point up.
It's Daniel 5:25.
Now the brother mentioned the great nations from the north coming up against Babylon. Hey, the writing's on the wall. Because in ancient Babylon, who came up against the Medes with the conglomerate of nations? Came up against Babylon of old. But this new Babylon is going to be taken down by fire. Go ahead.
And this is Daniel 5:25.
Yep.
And this is the writing that was written.
Woo! And there was a writing on their wall in 2017. Tekel, you done. And the Lord has weighed thee the ballot and have found thee once. You're done, you're through. Hey, you're done. What? Through. What? Finished.
What?
That's it, man. You're done.
What? And this is the writing that was written. My name, Tekel, of Parson.
Many Tekel Farson. That's it, man. Go ahead.
This is the interpretation of the thing.
Yeah, it's funny. It kind of sounded like it was Russian or something. Farson. Go ahead.
My name, the Most High, numbered thy kingdom. They finished it.
See, that's what niggas don't understand. The Lord has numbered this kingdom and has finished it. It's done. It's through. Civil war is coming for this place. Go ahead.
Tekel